to my channel, and as you have seen in the title, I'm going to be making samosas. But before we start, please make sure to like, subscribe, turn on the post notifications, share and comment. So with me here today I have some minced meat, coriander, onions, some minced garlic, cumin, paprika, coriander, black pepper, salt and some cooking oil. So I'm just going to take 2 tablespoons of oil and I'm going to place them in the pot. And I'm going to be using medium heat. I don't want so high or too low heat. Two tablespoons. And I'm just going to spread the oil all around the pot so that when I place my meat, it doesn't burn. And you need to make sure your oil is heated because you don't want to cook using cold oil. And now I'm going to add my minced meat. And I'm just going to mix it up and break it up. And as you continue, you'll see that your meat will start turning brown. So guys, for the spices right now is the right time to add it because you want them to mix with the meat because you want some flavor. So I'm going to start with my powdered coriander. Add a little bit, not too much. Some cumin. You don't want that much of this also. Paprika, black pepper, and salt. And then I'm just going to mix it up. Make sure everything mixes up well. And then in the middle of cooking, I'm going to add up the heat. And now I'm going to add my onions and the minced garlic. But if you have some spring onions, it's okay if you use them. Spring onions are also nice. And I'm just going to keep on stirring. I'm going to add the coriander last. So guys, my meat is now ready and I've removed it from the stove. And I've already added the coriander in, and I'm now just going to mix it up. As you can see, it's no longer pink, it's now brown. So guys, here's my meat. I've set it aside in a sealable bowl, and now I have my all-purpose flour and a cup of water, and I'm just going to add the water. And I also have some salt, and I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of salt. And then I'm going to mix it. This is just a normal procedure like the one you use to make chapati. Make sure you mix it up well. As you can see, it has already started forming up. Now done kneading my dough, and I've floured my surface, and I'm just going to pour the dough out and place it there. Make sure you remove all the dough that has sticked on your bowl. I'm now going to knead my dough, and I'm just going to roll it up and then fold it. That's the correct way of kneading your samosa dough. This is going to take around 3 minutes if you're using your hands. So guys, I'm now done kneading my dough, and as you can see, it's not sticking at all. And now I'm just going to knead it for the last time, and then fold it. And now I'm going to make it to be in the form of a bowl. So guys, I'm just going to toss it up in the air so that it will make a nice ball form. And then once it's already like a ball and it has a flat surface, I'm going to take some dough and flour the same bowl that I used. A little bit, you don't want too much flour. And then I'm going to place my flour in there. And I'm then going to cover my flour using some cling film. I don't want any air to get in there. And so guys, I'm going to cover my dough for 15 minutes. And I'll just let it rest. So guys, I've now covered my dough for around 15 minutes now, and I'm going to remove it. But first, I'm going to flour my surface again. So guys, my surface is now floured, and I'm going to place my dough, and as you can see, it's very soft. And when I press my finger in, it comes back slowly. So I'm going to knead it again. After kneading it, I'm going to roll it and make it like a rolling pin. And you need your surface to be flat if you don't want any dough sticking, but your dough should not be sticky. Make sure it's all level. So guys, here's my dough. It's all leveled up, and I'm going to take a knife and I'm going to cut it into equal sizes. Make sure you cut your dough well. So guys, there is our dough, and we have 7 pieces, and I'm going to place 6 of them aside and cover them with a damp cloth. So guys, here is the last piece of dough. I've covered the rest aside with a dry cloth, and I'm just going to make it look like a patty. And I'm going to sprinkle some flour. Flour is optional, guys. And I'm going to take my rolling pin and I'm going to roll it like a chapati. And make sure you turn both sides because you don't want to roll on one side. Guys, as you can see, our dough is still heavy, and I'm just going to continue rolling it. So guys, I'm now done rolling all my my pockets, and I'm now going to cut them up. Since I've already placed them on the pan and they've cooked a bit, as you can see, they look a little bit white, and I'm going to cut them into quarters. I'm going to measure half, and then I'm going to fold it lightly, and then there'll be a line, and I'm going to cut through the line. And then I'm going to fold it and cut a half again. Then I'm going to place it aside. That's the same thing you need to do with all your pockets. Measure a half, press on it lightly, there will be a line, cut through the line. Fold it and cut a half again. And place it aside. Also guys, I've made a paste which consists of flour and some water. You don't need your paste to be very light nor very thick. I am now going to take the pockets that I've already sliced up, and I'm just going to take one, and as you can see, it has 4 corners, 1, 2 and 3, and I'm just going to use these 2 at the bottom to fold. So I'm going to take this one and fold it in up to the edge, and take the other one and fold it on top. Once you see that it will make a perfect pocket, that's when you're going to use your glue. And my glue consists of water and flour. And you can apply it using a finger. And if you don't use a finger, you can use some gloves or a brush. And then you're just going to seal it that way. And then I'm going to put it aside. And that's what I'm going to do to the rest of my pockets. Remember, the edges at the bottom, I fold it until it comes to the edge. Yeah, to the edge. And I'm going to take another one and fold it. Once I see that it will make a perfect pocket, that's when I'm going to seal it using my glue. In the meantime, guys, when you make your pocket, please make sure to heat your oil. Your oil should be at least 180 degrees. And then you seal it. So guys, your pocket should be able to have a tip at the top. which you can fold that way. Make sure to apply the glue well. And the reason we are using flour and water glue, it's because it's edible. You can't use any other glue to make this. Once you're done fixing your pockets, you can now take your minced meat and you're going to put it inside the pocket. And so guys, if you have tiny potatoes like this one, you can add it to the minced meat. And then once your pocket is full, you apply the glue again on the edge and then you seal it. Make sure the edges are all covered up. You don't want any oil going into your meat. That's what you do with all the rest. Once your pocket is full, you take your glue, apply it on the edge, and then you seal it. Make sure the edges don't have an opening. There it is guys, perfect. I'm now adding my samosas to the pot, and as you can see they are cooking up. Make sure each one of them has some space to cook. You don't want to fill them until it's to the brim because they won't cook. You should let each side have some ample time to cook. There it is, my samosas are still cooking. And as you can see, their colors already started to change a bit. Okay guys, so remember you should not let your samosas get brown completely, because if you let them get brown completely, they'll burn even if they're out of the pot because the oil is hot. And there it is, I have a plate with some paper towel and I'm going to plate my samosas on it. Guys, this is the color of the perfect samosa. And there it is. Remember to use clean oil, guys. So guys, yeah, my samosas, I'm already done cooking them and I really can't wait to eat them. If you try this video, comment down below how it turned out. But before we finish, please make sure to like, subscribe, turn on the post notifications, share and comment. Bye!